this works. Please don't bounce around too much. Fuck. Bobcat's log, stardate 21.10.31. It is 10:25 in the morning, local planetary time. Good job, dude. Walk in with a flask. 10:25 in the morning. I'm jealous. I am running errands on the Earth holiday of Halloween. If you celebrate that, happy Samhain to you. Please remember, all of the many people that have walked on over this year. As of now, we've lost about 700,000 Americans to the COVID pandemic, and another 90,000 or so for all of 2020 due to drug overdoses and things like that. The malfeasance of the previous administration, and don't get me wrong, incompetence of the current one too, have contributed greatly to those losses, and also the general overly politicized ignorance, the anti-science, anti-medicine, dark age superstitious mentality and tribalism of the American people have contributed greatly to it. So we've lost a whole hell of a lot, and we've lost a whole hell of a lot, and so take time tonight to remember them. Leave something out for the wandering ghosts, and if you can, leave a drink out for the ferryman, the bridge keeper, the last of those essential workers that will see us to the other side when our own time comes. So never forget your essential workers. It is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, and I'm running errands. I've got some stuff to drop off at the day job dumpster because it's too big for my garbage can, and that is a small privilege of where I work. And then I'm taking my dad broke his TV. I don't know how, I don't care. Maybe he was too much porn, who knows. But my sister ordered him a new one delivered to her house, and so I get to go pick it up from her house, take it to his place, set it up, and then figure out what to do with this now broken table-sized television. May go straight back to the work dumpster, I don't know. Interesting. Ooh, it's a Toyota Supra yellow. I don't know if you saw that. Other interesting news, the major renovation project for the Artmine Studios starts tomorrow. Holy crap, am I nervous. And a new and exciting development that has either shown us, the grace of God, timing-wise. I think it must have been, 24 hours, if that, after the final estimator for the plumbing work, the major water and sewer plumbing work, came and went. A pipeline is ruptured in our front yard. Here is the video of taking that this morning. It's just a gentle trickle, but a gentle trickle coming up out of the grass doesn't belong there. And it could be a challenge could be either our pipe or our neighbor's pipe, because our two water meters are right next to each other, and the pipes go up together, and then they diverge to our houses somewhere, but nobody knows where. Nobody from the utilities bothered to come out and mark anything, so we're all just sort of winging it. And I'm really, on one hand, I really kind of hope it's ours, because my next door neighbor, I love them dearly. They've been so kind to us. They ain't got any money. Not that we have a whole lot of money, but at least we've already budgeted to have that pipe stuff dug up and replaced. I really hope that it's us so that we can fix it and they don't have a 5-figure burden to deal with, because I don't know if they can. On the other hand, if it's not us, I told them already. I showed it to them. Like we've both agreed that one of our water pipes is ruptured before any digging was done. So if it is theirs, they know about it, and they can't blame us for rupturing it, doing the digging for our pipes. So that kind of shields us from liability, because they've seen it. And the little video clip that you just saw was even recorded this morning on October 31st, 2021, before any digging was done. So can't say that, we broke it for them, but God, I hope it's ours, because I don't want them to have to go through it also. But we'll find out. Other interesting news: the Harbor Freight work tables, the Yukon rolling workbench, and the Yukon storage cabinet, basically the same cabinet with doors or drawers. Excuse me. Wonderful things. I really like them. High quality, good stuff. Got a set of defective casters on one of them. I called Harbor Freight pretty much right away. They shipped me a new set of swivel casters, totally free. It's all covered under warranty. No harm done. And then I said, hey, give me 4 more of those same casters so I can replace the fixed casters with swivel, and then the whole thing will just swivel nice and freely like I wanted it to from the beginning. And they said sure, and then sent me 4 straight casters. So that doesn't help me at all. They sent them to me by mistake, so I had to call them again, and they I read them the part numbers off of the box that clearly says fixed casters. They said, whoops, our bad, we'll send you some more. And I asked them, hey, can I, how do I get these ones back to you? Because it's like $60-$80 worth of casters and shipping and all that. And they said, no. Keep it, kind sir. Thank you for loving Harbor Freight. So now I've got 4 heavy-duty fixed casters, which I'm going to put to some use because I'm me. And I think I'm going to make some kind of rolling lift bars or something like that. If you have any suggestions for what to do with 4 300-pound capacity each rolling casters, I'd love to hear it. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I think I'll put them to use somehow. But I'm going to show you how I'm changing out those 2 defective casters right in here. I'm using my Harbor Freight motorcycle jack, which is also a great, cool thing. I'm a big fan. Harbor Freight motorcycle jack with a piece of plywood to bridge the two cabinets together. Not attached, just by friction and gravity. But I tried picking up the cabinet just by itself, and I didn't like the way the plywood was flexing, so I'm just going to use just a little hunk of 3/4 ply to slip under the next cabinet as well to pick the whole thing up, and then use my trusty impact driver and a 13 or 14 millimeter socket, or whatever the correct one is. I'll put that up, and just zip those old ones off, zip the new ones on, and carry on with my day. But when the new swivel casters finally arrive, I'm going to use the same method, pop all 4 of them off and replace them, and it'll be glorious. So don't think just because you have a motorcycle jack it is only limited to motorcycles. It lifts 1,200 pounds. What do you need to lift 1,200 pounds? A transmission, a couch, in-laws, whatever. Just remember, don't limit yourself to one task just because it says motorcycle whatever on it. The art studio is being disassembled so that they can jackhammer out the 8-foot square in the floor. And it's kind of a sad thing to do for me, because that's my sacred space. That's my most important place. If my family life radically changed and I, had to suddenly move, the only thing that I want is a art studio to work in. And if I can put a fold-down bed or something in it, then that's great. That's really, I need a safe space to make art. That's my priority. So it kind of sucks that my safe space to make art is about to be literally jackhammered to pieces, and I have to disassemble and protect all of the artwork that I've got in it, and my dad's stuff that I'm storing for him. But it will be for the good of the future. I'm just going to keep a sketchbook out, since I'm putting the making of art on hiatus until further notice, because I just can't concentrate with all the shit going on with the art studio, the big renovations, all that going on. I can't pay attention to try and make some art right now. And also I need to clear out the space to make art, to do the repairs. So I can't make art right now, even if I wanted to. But I'm keeping a sketchbook, in the living room, so that I can keep at least drawing a little bit at night at the end of the day. Because I will go insane if I cannot create art. Creating art is as fundamental to me as breathing. So if I can't make art, I will suffocate, and it's torture. But I will still at least have my sketchbook. And in the meantime, until the studio can be put back together, I am focusing, now that I have all the textbooks, I am focusing on getting my journeyman HVAC license. Sorry, I'm watching some guy dip out in traffic here. Don't want to hit me. I'm going to focus on getting my journeyman HVAC license. I've got all the textbooks. I'm just going to study every day after work. And it's a whole bunch of practice tests, and I'm just going to take the tests over and over and over again until I am confident enough to take the real test. And we'll go from there. So, not the best happy-go-lucky update in the world, but progress, definite progress. I hope you are safe and well-fed out there wherever you are. I wish you mucho, mucho amor. If you are in the state of Virginia, I think you've got some elections coming up. Election day is the 2nd. I don't know if your early voting is closed or not yet. Not my state. So be sure to vote for the Virginia candidates that you feel best represent you. And remember, party over country is a recipe for disaster. Vote for whomever will best serve your community, regardless of whatever stupid team jersey they wear. Anyway, that's it for me. I wish you to be safe and well-fed wherever you are. Mucho amor, and happy Halloween. Good luck out there.